I chose to join Women Who Succeed because I wanted to give our girls another opportunity besides just the activities and the educational practices that we do in Curly Me. I wanted to give them an opportunity to have that with another organization that had a much bigger reach than ours. My biggest leadership life lesson that I've learned in the last almost 6 years has been to get a mentor and ask the questions that need to be asked. Because if you don't know, like I didn't go to school to be a nonprofit founder. And so there are some things that I just don't know. And I'm not afraid to say that I don't know and to find the answers in a mentor or for me to be connected to someone who has the answers. The biggest setback is me not believing in myself when I first started. So understanding that the need for Curly Me, but not knowing how to go about it in a space like Utah, where there is less than 2% Black people in this state. It's like, well, who do you go to outside of your community? And so one of my setbacks when I first began was having the confidence to go into a salon and asking a question that ended up moving us into the next space of, okay, if I can do this, then you can do that. So you just start trying these different things, but the setback was believing in myself. I would like the community to know when involving women of color in their organizations is not only to bring them in and put them in a boardroom or put them in a meeting room, but to actually listen. We all have a perspective, but we can always broaden it if we have the opportunity to sit with someone that does not look like us, learn like us, speak like us. There's always an opportunity to learn something different. The characteristics that I believe I possess is now the confidence to go anywhere and speak up for myself and for others, not just going and listening to what is being said, but also questioning what is being said if it doesn't make sense. My people perish for the lack of knowledge. It's a scripture, and so I don't want to be ignorant, so I ask the questions to further understand how it may apply to me or how it may apply to the community that I bring into settings or I'm a part of. Continue to be yourself. Go in with your bubbly personality. You don't have to conform to the ways of what people set for you, what they think you bring to the table. Be yourself, speak your truth, speak up for other people, and life will definitely take you places. The thing that I leaned on during my hard times has been my faith and my family. I just had a conversation with my dad recently, and for some reason, I'm a daddy's girl. And so he always just brings it back around to, you got this, and pretty much like you were made for this. With that, I always have in my head, my grandma would always say, leave your hands in the Lord's hands. And so when I don't know what else to do, I have to go and just lean on my faith and just know that as long as I'm in line with my purpose, I know that God will carry me through. During the hard times, and the values that I carry with me is being honest and learning to be more transparent in situations. I think that allows people to see the human side of someone who's always around the city or who they may have seen on the news or they may have seen at an awards banquet. I always want to be transparent and honest about this is not easy work, but it's worth it. It keeps me grounded and keeps me going and allows me to continue to operate in my purpose at this point in my life. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't feel like you don't belong. Don't have imposter syndrome when you're in spaces where you don't feel like you belong or you don't have the representation there. Understand that you are supposed to be in that space. Things happened for you to be in that space. So rock it and know that you belong in that space.